English Project Days. 5 native speakers from all over the world, Sydney, Boston, Oregon, Manila, Montreal, visited our school in Blindenmarkt. The pupils of the 4th form had the opportunity to improve their English 6 hours a day. The lessons with the native speakers were very interesting, informative, varied and great fun. Role-playing games, group work, small projects and drama helped the students to overcome the language barrier and set the focus purely on conversation. Language proficiency was trained and improved. The participants practiced their daily English in workshops on the topics of music, creative writing, films, sports and games. However, the main focus was set on having fun by using the English language and feeling free to communicate. A variety of games and rhymes even filled grammar exercises with joy and fun. At the end of the English Project Days, pupils presented their project work in groups. Studiousness and enjoyment of work characterized our English Project Days, and time passed all too fast. Finally, every student was given a certificate of participation.
GLE, a new teaching method at our school, supported by an e-learning portal. English is taught across the curriculum. Dr. Bakshi presented this new method of teaching to our students and teachers. What is the idea of dual language education? Several times a year, these English course materials can be downloaded and used in lessons, such as geography, biology, history, music or even mathematics and physics. Topics come up to the Austrian curriculum and are suitable for our students' age and their language competence.
Doris totally stressed. I'm totally stressed out. That was Doris Riesenberger's introduction to her speech at this year's Landesjugendredewettbewerb in St. Pölten. It soon turned out that Doris suffered no stress symptoms, but overwhelmed the audience and the jury with style, enthusiasm, and she also kept her cool.
In der Natur ist für mich entspannend. Tiefere Entspannungstechniken kann man durch gezieltes Training, das man in den Alltag einbindet, erreichen.
Coming in 4th place, she was rewarded with a boat trip from Vienna to Bratislava.
Und wie hast du dich gefühlt?
Das ist gar nicht aufgeregt.
Aber das waren alle. Du warst nicht allein.
Professional practice days of the PTS. From March 15th till 19th, the pupils of our pre-vocational school collected practical job experience in many different companies. As in the first week, which took place last autumn, our 9th graders left good impressions as a baker, mechanic, butcher and many other professions. In most companies, the good knowledge of our pupils were honorably recognized. Many of them were rewarded with an apprenticeship contract.
Ja, also das ist eine Ölpumpe und die habe ich jetzt gerade ausgebaut.
Key4 Update. Stefan Kubarik, born in Leutzmannsdorf, informed our young men and women about the activities of the Austrian Army. Among other things, he reported on his military mission as a soldier in Kosovo and in Chad.
This year, the ski week for the 3rd classes took place in Altersee. The completely new youth hostel situated at the foot of the Loser was our accommodation for a week. As all the rooms were brand new, they were very comfortable. The gym hall offered the possibility to do sports even after skiing, and the food couldn't have been more delicious. Because of the sunshine and the powder snow, every one of us could enjoy 5 perfect ski days within the area around the Loser. The evenings passed too quickly with playing football and various parlor games. Another highlight was the guided tour through the salt mine Altersee, located next to the youth hostel. And last but not least, there was the final race. Everyone was curious to know who is the fastest. The best boys were Julian Rosenberger 3C and Roland Wimmer 3A, and the fastest girl was Stephanie Brunner 3C. They were honored with medals and certificates. This week passed too quickly for the students as well as for their teachers. This season went really well for the football team of the MHS Blindenmarkt. The players, all aged under 13, were able to win 6 out of 8 matches. In the home game against Melk, Blindenmarkt's players even managed the highest score of the season. The match ended with a brilliant 9-2 win. Right from the beginning, Jakob Raffetseder, Roland Wimmer and the other players put a lot of pressure on their opponents. So the Melka team got hardly any chances. Another positive effect was that all players could participate in the match. In that way, even the younger ones were able to gain some experience. In the away games against Melk, Persenborg and Böchlan, some more successful results were achieved by our team. Currently, we are leading the league, and if we are lucky, we might be able to win the title of the championship.